Jake Arrieta for the who was a former Cubs pitcher who's now pitching for the Phillies earned his 100th career win with Philadelphia last night. They beat the Marlins 9-1. And I always liked Arrieta when he played for the Cubs, but now he's playing for the Phillies, so now he's on a team that I cannot really like right now. I said I don't hate the Phillies, I just don't like the idea of him pitching for them, but that's just my personal opinion. But I will congratulate him on his 100th career win, and I said the guy can also hit for a pitcher too. And the guy's got 6 career home runs as a pitcher, 5 of those coming with the Cubs, and 1 with Philadelphia last year. Um, well, that's one of the things. And of course, with the 100th career win he's got, he did make a joke about going for 200 wins. Now, the problem with that is that Arrieta's already 33, and he's only had one season where he's won 20 games or more, and that was when he won 22 with the Cubs back few years ago, and he was 22-6 on that year. I said if he wants to push for 200 wins, he would have to pitch until he's about 40, and he would have to average 20+ wins for five straight years, and there's no guarantee he'll do that even at his age. Um, but he's been playing professionally for 10 years, and it's taken him 10 years just to get 100 wins. Now, another story I want to bring up is Luke Walton, who was the Lakers coach, and the Lakers decided that they were going to part ways with Luke Walton after 3 years because he wasn't winning. So they decided, it doesn't say that he was fired, but it says that they mutually agreed to part ways, so more than likely he was. He sucked as a player and he sucked as a coach. So, that's just the way it is. As a player, he did manage to play for Luke Walton, as a player, he did manage to play 564 games. He made 182 career threes, but he only scored 2,649 career points in the 10-year career. And I'm looking for his coaching stats if I could find it. Here we go, coaching at Basketball Reference. He was the head coach of the Lakers from 2016 to 2019. And in his career, he won 98 games and lost 148, so that would explain. So now the Lakers are on the verge of a new coach. And there was rumors that Tyrone Lue was supposedly in the front running, and somebody else was too, and I'm not sure who the other person was that they mentioned. But I happen to notice that every time the arrogant Queen James plays for a certain team, that the coach ends up getting fired.